Hey guys, and welcome to day number 28, your tarot reading. Welcome back to my channel with readings by Circe, with your girl Becky. Guys, I'm so, saying day 28 just blows my mind. Like, we're here already, and yet it's like we're finally here. Okay, so if you guys are like, what are you talking about? Check out my channel. Excuse me, I'm offering a 30-day free challenge to help you guys connect with this amazing healing center that's within us. It's designed to help get you guys reconnected with your path of purpose and to help heal your inner child. I mean, who doesn't need that in this time, right? Moving into the end of the year, everybody leaves it for their New Year's resolutions. Sometimes we got to give ourselves a jump start right now, where we're at in this moment, and not wait a whole year or until the end of the year to do things, okay? For those of you guys joining me for just my tarot journey, I'm so honored and blessed that you guys are here. Thank you so much for sharing this space with me. For those of you guys that are coming on here from the challenge, I feel you. I feel you. I'm so proud of you guys. I can't say it enough. I just feel like we all need to hear it because it's a big deal. If you guys haven't told anybody, if you have told people and people are like, what are you doing? Like, that doesn't make any sense. I get it. I get it, right? Like, that's the thing. You guys are the only ones that know about this in my life. So, hey, we're here together. We're in this together. And it's just amazing, guys. It's truly amazing. It's an honor to share this journey with you guys. And the energy is incredible. And the healing that's coming from it. People are going to notice you're glowing up and they're going to be like, did you cut your hair? Like, did you lose some weight? What's going on? You're like, yeah, I lost some emotional baggage along the way and I got a new energetic upgrade. And they're going to be like, are you sure? So I'm just super proud of you guys. So today we are going into the heart chakra. Don't worry, I will bring some tarot readings for the last 2 days. They will not be, I don't know what they're going to be yet. So we'll get there when we get there. That's tomorrow. This is yesterday. That's tomorrow. So let's deal with yesterday. All right. All right, guys. So let's get into it. Where is the collective at, Source, in healing their heart chakras? Where's the collective at in healing their heart chakras? Okay, thank you. Where's the collective at in healing the heart chakra? Also, if this is resonating with you, hit that thumbs up button down below. Subscribe to the channel. Set the notification bell. Just for ease and convenience, I will always drop my videos at 2 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, so you guys always know to check. Source, where's the collective at in healing their heart chakra? Thank you. Did you guys see that card fly out? Where's the collective at in healing their heart chakra, Source? Okay, thank you. Where's the collective at in healing their heart chakra, Source? Okay, thank you. Where's the collective at in healing their heart chakra, Source? Woo, okay. We got the same card from yesterday in the exact same place. So that'll be interesting. Let's see where we're at. And I shuffle these beforehand, guys. I do a lot of, I split my cards. You know how you do them from the top to the bottom. I shuffle. I do all kinds of stuff with them. So let me get a oracle card for the collective. So you always know it's Source when Source comes through, right? Because the way I do my cards, there's like no possible way for them to all come out the same. I know it's mathematically possible, but just the amount of synchronicities that we get, like if you guys watch any of my pick-a-cards, like you guys know that I will oftentimes get the exact same card on top of the card that I'm trying to clarify from a completely different deck, and it comes out the exact same way. And just like all these cards, they get thrown out. It's not something I actually choose, okay? So it is Source speaking in a very strict terms, like, hey, this is important. So whatever's going on, and we're talking about reflection is needed here. Let's see what we got. I love that the heart card came out today for you guys. Okay, I know what you're talking about, Source, right off the bat. And if you guys are there from today, you'll understand this too, why this is coming out. Because what I was saying is so many people are focused on romantic love. Okay? Romantic love coming through here. The only card we got in the upright is the heart card today. Okay? Talking about you guys have a decision to make here. You guys have a decision to continue to focus solely on relationship love, or you guys can decide to focus on your own heart and your own heart's desires. Like, not getting caught up in this idea, oh, you know, like, how much do I have to heal myself before my relationships turn around? We focus too much on that. We focus too much on, I'm only going to heal myself until my relationships get better. We should want to heal ourselves and become so connected with ourselves that we become our own best friend, our own lover, our own everything, our support system and everything. But this is hard for you guys to grasp onto right in this moment, because I would say it's a societal thing here. This is not because you guys are refusing to do this. It really is just a mirroring of the things that are going on in society. It's like, maybe you have friends who are getting married and you're not, or maybe you have friends who are building a family and you're not, or, you know, like, you have pressure from parents and grandparents, like, when are you going to get married? A lot of cultural things coming through here, where they're saying, like, you have elders that are kind of riding you because they see things in this old way of saying you have to be married, you have to be together with somebody. And there's this want that it's like you can only feel whole once you're in a relationship. But the problem is that you guys, I feel, are in this space of, like, every time I'm getting into a relationship, it is filled with people who are very cold and critical, who are unloving, and who it's like only give you love when you do something that pleases them or makes them look better. Yes, in some cases, you guys have been with narcissistic people. You guys have been with people who have been really unhealed themselves. And it's like you're in this place of, like, what do I do? What do I do? Do I choose this old perspective that is slanted and it's just outdated? It's outdated for today's world. Or do I choose myself? And in choosing myself, do I go this route with wisdom and knowledge? Do I go this route with wisdom of knowing that I can become the better version of me? Or do I go towards temptation just because I want the label, or somebody super hot, or somebody just really gets your rocks off, or whatever it is, guys? Do I want to go towards that because it gives me some sense of superficial ideal in this illusionary world? And right now there's this fight of wanting to really do the deep inner work here. This could be a grandparent. So I'm getting a grandmother, like a grandfather and a mother who could be writing you guys. That doesn't have to resonate with everybody, but it's that energy. So this could be a grandma and a dad. This could be grandparents. This could be parents. Okay. I'm saying, but it's like somebody who's much, much older than you. And then somebody who's not quite, this could even be a sibling, right? This could be a sibling and a parent. This could be caretakers from your past. This could be just friends. Maybe you have friends that are older. You know, I always had friends that were much older than me. So that's like something that could be coming through here. But this is something that's being asked to be completed. You guys could see 99 a lot, or 999 a lot. And it's just saying, are you willing to really sit with this discomfort of being... I don't feel like all of you guys are single. So I'm going to tell two different things here. Okay. The first one is for my singles. Are you guys going to sit with this discomfort of what it is to be single, so that you can come to this conclusion of understanding that it's not bad? I feel like everybody else is telling you it's bad, and you're kind of like in this place of, like, why is it bad? Oh yeah, it feels bad. Like, why is it bad? Oh, it feels bad. Or you feel like you're being pressured to be like somebody else who's close to your family, that your whole family knows, or who's like just a friend who's living the life that they think that you should be living. This just feels like very external, like on you. Okay. Now, for others of you guys that are in a relationship, you have the label. And it's sitting with the discomfort of knowing that they're not really what your heart is craving. Like, there's something missing here. There's something that's not quite right about this connection. It feels very physical without the emotional, right? That's what it's coming through as. This feels very physical. There's really nothing emotional. And it's like... So I'm just going to say this, guys. Eventually the physical will fade, just like looks fade. Eventually, you guys are just going to have to spend time with each other. And if you can't do that now, how is that ever going to change later on down the line? It's not going to. That's when, you know, if they haven't cheated or if you haven't cheated, that's when stuff like that happens, okay? And I'm not saying there aren't medical advances that help with things like that, but what I'm saying here is like this is very, very sexual. And it's like for you, I feel like sex is on the back burner, but you know that if you don't give out or put out in this relationship, they're never going to give to you any kind of emotion. And so you've definitely closed off your emotions here. And you don't want to listen to your intuition when it comes to this because it scares you walking away from a relationship that you have because it seems like this is the only way that you may fit into society. And this is closing off your heart chakra here. Like we have this fighting of your heart wanting to open up with the Lover's card coming out in the upright, or the lover coming out in the upright. You have this energy of saying like, I want my heart chakra to be open. I want to be able to wear my heart on my sleeve. I want to be able to be vulnerable. This is like your heart's desire, but you're not in a space of this because whoever you're around, whether it's friends, family, whether this is a spouse or just a boyfriend, girlfriend, a lover, whatever, you don't feel like you can be yourself. You don't feel like you can open up. You don't feel like you can give in to this relationship the way that you felt like you should be able to. So you have this idea in your mind of what it should be and what is in reality are clashing with one another. And it's creating a really difficult situation for you internally. This is like the should I, shouldn't I, will they, won't they. And I feel like there's going to be something that happens in the form of jealousy coming through here that's going to force you to see things from a different place. And yes, they're being very specific about jealousy. So whether somebody's going to cheat on you or whoever you're with is going to maybe get together with the person that you're interested in, or whoever like whoever friends you are going to get together with the person that you're interested in behind your back or something. You know, like when you have friends, it's like when they say, what is it? Hoes before bros and bros before hoes, you know, like, or chicks before dicks and hoes before bros, or bros before hoes. You guys got it. I'm all backwards right now. So, but that's what I'm saying. Like what happens is like your best friend or somebody you thought had your back, they're going to go after the person that you told them you were interested in. And you're going to be like, what the heck? And so there's going to be this form of jealousy that bubbles up from within you that's going to force you to really look at the situation from outside the box. 333 is coming out right now. And also for those of you that are together with somebody, it's not necessarily a cheating situation, but there's going to be somebody that comes into your guys' vicinity where your spouse or whoever you're with in this romantic relationship is going to treat this other person the way the idea that you have in your mind. Okay? And if they haven't already, and it's going to really put you in this place of like, what's so special about them that's not special about me? Like, I'm actually here for them. I'm holding them down. I'm, you know, the girl in their life. I'm the guy in their life. But it's just because in the past you've had this with your parents and your caregivers where they only gave you love when you did what they thought you should be doing. And that's the same thing with this person that's in your life. They only give you love when they think that you're doing what they feel like you should be doing. And the thing is that it's like healing this is what's going to bring you closer to your heart and bring you into this spiritual ascension. This is a very spiritual choice that you have to make. This is like self-help to the nines, maybe getting some help from a therapist or counsel, some kind of like somebody you trust, just talking to them about it and just telling them, you know, this is how I feel. What do I do? And it's hard. It's hard to go to therapy, especially when everybody has this idea that, oh, if I go to therapy, that must mean that I'm crazy. You know what? It's human nature to want to talk to somebody, to hash things out with somebody that you trust. And sometimes we don't have anybody who can listen to us the way that we need to. And so it is necessary to go and find professional help. People who are professionals at listening. You know, I don't think about a therapist as somebody who tells you what to do with life. I think of a therapist as someone who listens to you so you can finally listen to the things that are going on in your life yourself. And that's where the answers come from. It is really amazing how therapists will give you work that actually makes you find it on your own. Like they're not really guiding you into saying, oh, you have to do this or you have to do that. It's like, hey, you know what? You should try writing about this, or maybe you should read this book and see what information comes to you from this book, because there's this understanding that everybody processes things differently. But as human, we all have this need to speak with another person that we trust about our problems and our life. And it's also that we can help ourselves find a solution that's good for us. And so I feel like that's something that's necessary for some of you guys here, okay? It will help. It will help. And going into it with an open mind and an open heart. Regardless, though, whatever does happen, it is going to force you guys to glow up in a spiritual way. This is not going to be like a glow up where suddenly you guys are famous. Okay, this is the glow up as in you guys are going to be forced to change the way you approach people like this. Because you're done. It's like sick and tired of being sick and tired. And that's what forces you guys to change where you're going. Yep. You guys are going to become a leader of yourself, but it takes everything breaking down because you're so hopeless. It takes everything falling apart. This is something from source coming through and basically like putting you in these situations to force you to change. It sounds cruel and it sounds ruthless. Like, why would I ever want to believe in somebody who does these ruthless things to me? It comes from this idea that what doesn't kill us makes us stronger, okay? And I know this sounds very brutal, but what's going on here is that this is it's an illusionistic, I think that's the right word. You're looking at the way of life through this illusion of how you think it should be versus the reality. And it's like you're living in this illusion that you've created for yourself and not seeing the reality. It's like you're turning your cheek to the reality. And what's happening here is it's like source is going to force you to see the reality so that the illusion bubble that you've been living in breaks. And once the illusion bubble breaks, then it's like you're forced to see the way that people are treating you. And in this, you're forced to also understand that you are worth more than that. Like, you don't deserve that. Okay? And that's the thing. And that's going to give you some sense of confidence here. That's going to give you some sense of self-worth. That's going to give you some sense of actual emotional fulfillment here. And it's going to be the breaking of this situation, whether that's you guys leaving toxic people behind, whether that's you leaving a spouse that's toxic or relationship that's toxic, whether that's you guys letting go of this idea that you have to fulfill your family's ideal of who you are. It's like letting go of these beliefs that left you feeling hopeless, scared, and stuck in a box. Yeah, and it all has to do with romantic frustrations and the inability to set boundaries. This has to do with the fact that you have people outside of you who are trying to keep you in their version of life. And those old unrealistic ideas don't serve us anymore. A lot of marriages, what people forget is that marriage was a contract. It wasn't about love. And the reason that marriage was a contract was so that people could survive. You had dowries and lands that were exchanged. You had, certain situations that were set up within this contract. It was very rarely about love. And in modern day, we believe that it should be about love. And yet no one's willing to take that time to find true love within themselves so that they can offer love within a relationship. And so there's this rush where people feel like they're being rushed to marry and rushed to get in relationships with toxic individuals who cheat, who are unfaithful, or who just aren't even sexually interested in one another, which does happen, right? You could be having these masks that are put on. I did get this energy right now where it's like you may have somebody who is a gay or lesbian marrying the opposite sex, and they're just not into it, but they have to because they feel like they have to hide from the people they've known all their lives. That is no way to live. It hurts when people don't believe in you, and it hurts when people judge you because of the way that you are, right? It's not even anything to do with what you choose. Like, we can't help the people that we fall in love with, right? That's something that we can't help. And I explain being in love really in the video today, guys. But what I'm saying is like that you can't help, what I should say is you can't help who you're attracted to. Okay, attraction is the first thing in any kind of relationship, and you can't help who you're attracted to. And it's like you guys trying to hide behind this mask when we're in 2022. It's just an old way of thinking. It's this old idea. It's like, oh, if I fit into this bubble that my family has for me, finally I'm going to be accepted by them. So is your misery worth acceptance? It's a question to ask. You guys should, you have the right. It's our birthright to be happy no matter who we are. No matter what is our taste, our likes, our pleasures. It is our birthright to be happy and to experience life the way that our heart desires, not the way our emotional ego thinks that will make us acceptable by others, okay? And that's sometimes a hard thing to come into balance with. See what your oracle card is. Did I just talk about your self-worth? You don't feel worthy of having somebody who gives to you. And what came out? Self-worth. I can't make this stuff up. And then we also have the number 9 because we have 2 and 7 here. I don't know what these are until I show them to you guys. Like, everything comes out face down unless it flips over like the Hermit did. That was the only card that flipped over. But, I mean, let's be realistic about this here. You have 9 and 9 and 9. And I said 999 is a very important number for you guys. This is about bringing something to a close, letting it go. And 10 is about releasing it so that you can move on to a new chapter. So you have to bring it to this place of closing it out, understanding it's no longer serving you. Okay, we're going to read this card. But see, what was I saying? Like hiding behind a mask. Look at how symbolic this is. Like hiding behind this mask of like even whatever it is that you guys are attracted to. It's like hiding behind this mask and trying to please others. Like I can't reveal myself because I have to please everybody else. And I know that you know, I'm not trying to dote on anybody or to be on anybody's and what it is they believe in. But this is so symbolic to what I was trying to say because her face is covered here. And I forget what the scarves are called, and I'm so sorry, guys. I just forget what they're called, and I know that it is for purpose, and I know that there's a real beautiful reason as to why they wear them. Okay, and I'm not here to say otherwise, but what I'm saying is it's just so interesting as to why this came up when I was talking about you guys wearing a mask. And this is so symbolic. It's like you guys are afraid to be seen, okay? And it doesn't matter if you only have a part of yourself showing, you're never going to be seen by the world because you're hiding the most valuable part of yourself, and that's who you are in essence. Okay? So sometimes the hardest part of the journey is believing you're worthy of the trip. That's by Glenn Beck. Do you know just how worthy, amazing, and unique you are? You are incredible. If you've picked this card, we would like you to also see the amazing soul that is you. You are enough. Step back from trying to justify your existence with all the things that you constantly do. Stop comparing yourself to others, guys. I can't make this stuff up, okay? This is truth. This is the energy that's coming through with the cards. This is the energy that Source is giving me. Okay, you guys are comparing yourself to these ideals that everybody has for you. Please, not for 1 second, ever feel that you don't measure up to the people around you. You do. No one is perfect. Should I say that again? No one is perfect. Even the people you may be comparing and measuring yourself up against. Too much of your personal power is being given to others, which can be draining on your own energy supplies. One of the most fundamental questions to ask yourself is, how much do I love myself? And the heart chakra is all about self-love. It's about other love too, but the first and foremost thing, it is so much about self-love. Take some time out from your schedule and reflect on this question. The extent of which you love yourself dictates how successful you are in every facet of life, mind, body, and spirit. You are worthy. It is time to stop walking in the shadow of others. Take your place on your own golden chair. Sit amongst the gods and the goddesses and shine your radiant light. Appreciate yourself and all the beauty you bring into this world. The more you come to see your own value and worth, the more others come to see these qualities within you. No matter who you are or what you feel you have accomplished in this life, you are magnificent and unique. But most importantly, You are enough. Take your place and shine. It's connected with your base and your sacral and your prayers. Holy Spirit, fill me with love and help me embrace the light, love, and creative soul that is truly mine. Yes, you guys deserve to shine so bright. Stop dimming your light just to make others comfortable. That's not fair to you. That is not, like, if they dim their light to make others comfortable for them, like that's on them. That's on them. That is not on you. Let's see what's on the bottom here, guys. Look, we have number 36, which is 9 again. 9 is so powerful here. They want you to close the cycle out. Once you guys close this cycle out, you're going to understand, like, oh, okay, like that, like, I'm so worthy of so much more in my life. 36. I love this. I think this is the last card. Yeah, this is actually the last card of the deck. We have worlds within worlds. So as above, so below. As within, so without. It says peace comes within the souls of men when they realize their oneness with the universe. When they realize it is really everywhere. It is in each of us. Black Elk. This card comes to serve as a reminder to look within yourself for answers. It's wonderful that you're so open to the opinions of others. I can't make it up, guys. The cards are showing you guys exactly what was going on in this reading. That's why I do oracle cards at the end, because it's like just confirmation of what was going on in the reading. You guys have to take back your power. You can't let others convince you of what you need to do with your life. It's your life to live, not theirs. But be discerning. Use your inner knowing to decipher and interpret what feels right for you. Many look for the source of all life outside themselves. But if you truly wish to connect to that greater pool of conscious love, look within. Inside you, the cosmic universe spans with inner worlds and stars. Yes, inside of you. You are a creative God of infinite power and light. The more you come to understand this truth, the more you will be amazed by the power you hold as an individual to manifest and bring about peace and change. This is connected with the heart, the third eye, and the crown, and your affirmation is, I am love, expanding and growing in power, clarity, and truth. And I love how hand in hand this goes with our challenge today. It's just absolutely amazing and incredible. So 9 came out 4 times in your reading. And I feel like that is such a powerful number for you guys. You guys may see that. When you guys see that number, pay attention to the thoughts that you're thinking. Also pay attention to your surroundings. What's going on around you that's making you feel like you have to be somebody that you're not, okay? You guys are a beautiful soul. Let yourself be the expression of who you came to be. There's nothing wrong with that. You're perfect the way you are. You are enough, okay? Just because somebody else doesn't see that or somebody else has an opinion over that, guess what? That's them. That's their projection of how they feel inside. And that doesn't have to be you. You have a right to belong. Okay? I'm going to leave it here, guys. I love you so much. I'm sending you guys out an energetic hug because I feel like you guys need it. Okay? So much love and light. Stay lifted, guys. Seriously, stay lifted. You deserve the light and love of Source and everyone around you. And if they can't see your light and love, then that is a huge red flag and a sign that you gotta go. Or they gotta go. Whatever's easier. Even if it's not easy, okay? So with that, guys, I'll leave it here. I will be back for you guys tomorrow. We're on day 29. We've got 2 days left. You guys have done an incredible job. Even if you're just here for tarot, regardless, showing up and seeing these readings, you've done an incredible job. And I'm so honored to be here sharing this space with you guys. And I will see you guys all tomorrow. Have a lovely rest of your day. Bye, guys.